Yo, what's going on? It's your man Rick the Dawn, and we are back, man. I know it's been a while. I had some things I had to wrap up, and I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I think this is a great day to complete this game. New Orleans, who's 10 to 17 against us, we balling out. We're 15 and 2, and on the other side in the AFC, we got Buffalo and Cincinnati, who are both 15 and 2, meaning if we can get to that championship game, it's going to be a 15 and 2 showdown. I can just tell you right now, it's going to be a good game if we get there. But by no means am I overlooking New Orleans because I haven't played this game in a very long time, which means I'm going to show some rust. I'm assuming. We'll see. All right, y'all ready? I'm ready. All right, y'all. So this is the first game for us in the playoffs. Obviously, this is a big game. We have to win this game, but I don't know what New Orleans is going to bring to the table. And like I said, I do have a little rust. It's a little rust, man, because I've been busy, man. Got a lot going on in my life. You know what I mean? Just like you feel me? So it's all right. They added this new thing, trucking, holding in one place on the screen when running with the ball to fill the truck meter. A trucking player can push through tackles from the front or side, and it is less likely to fumble the ball. Okay, finally, because I hate trucking in this game, or the way it used to be set up, because I would be afraid of fumbling. But apparently, if you hold the spot on the phone or whatever your device is, you can truck the defensive man without the fumble. All right, but runs more slowly, cannot juke, and is vulnerable to tackles from. Okay, let's go. Let go of the screen to stop trunking at any time. Okay, got it. All right. I'm not sure I want to play around with because this is such a big game. Maybe I'll run like an exhibition and test it out there. Right now, I don't care about that. You know. All right, this is a good little start right here. Wow, why was that player so fast? That the defensive player was like lightning speed and was just gone. But anyway, I think I'm gonna hold off on running the ball right now. I want to get some points up relatively fast, which means I'm gonna go straight to Daniel Williams. We know where our bread and butter is. Of course, Robert Church has been an amazing find in terms of just his talent and his skill. But when it really boils down to it, as currently constructed, this is still Daniel Royals' team. He has 4 rings for a reason because championships, as far as my players and my team is concerned, they still go through him. But of course, there can be a change of guard, a change of the guard coming up soon. I just want to play smart. That's really my main thing for this game. I want to play smart. I feel slightly vulnerable just because I haven't played for such a while. It's been a minute. So I feel a little vulnerable, I'll be honest. And I'm kind of hoping my defense steps up a little bit and makes my job a little easier. But I will say if they don't step up, that is not going to be okay. I am kind of happy that New Orleans started off with the ball because they didn't go for 2. And if we continue to go for 2, that gives us an automatic advantage. But anyway, the stakes are extremely high. Obviously, getting past New Orleans is one thing, but getting past the next team, which I'm assuming is 15 and 2, believe it or not, I think there's, 4 15 and 2 teams in the playoffs currently. So it's just crazy. It's 2 over there, and I think it's 2 on our side as well. Before I get too crazy and start predicting too much, I'm going to just kind of wait and play these games out because New Orleans can be a little sneaky and throw me off and catch me slipping today. Love the way that's looking right there. Beautiful run right there. Could have easily tried to hold the new truck animation. I'm not focused on that right now, though, to be honest. And as much as I want to kind of try this new mechanic in the game, I kind of got to keep things moving. All right, good tackle. Try to get the running game going. You know how this goes. You don't want to get the running game involved too late because, then now all of a sudden you're not really warmed up into the run game. That's a bad pass. All right, but I'm going to I think they made another update to the I think they made another update to the defense because they're not lining up in the way that I'm expecting. And I'm like, wait, something's off. I've played this game so much, I can tell instantly. That ball soared over several players before it found its home, so I just thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, man, so let's talk about it, man. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I shot some commercials yesterday for my T-shirt company, Broken Heart Shirts, which was kind of fun, man. And also shot a commercial for my new signature shoe, the 1-on-1. And that's really been all I've been focused on as of late. So I'm like, you know what? Everybody just be a little patient with me, trying to get this stuff, out. And before you know it, I'll be right back at it. All right, but looking at the clock, what I'm going to do is slow things down. I would like to have the final score of quarter 2. And that means one thing. I'm trying to get who involved. And I'm hoping that he can hold on to the ball because, 1, he hasn't had many snaps. And 2, with this new trucking mechanic, I'm a little nervous that all right, I tried it. Did you see me? I held it for a second and I saw this crazy animation. Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, I'm not sure I'm ready for all that. It's a lot, man. I hate when Retro Bowl, well, I won't say hate. I always get a little nervous when Retro Bowl introduces new mechanics. It's like, if I don't use a truck animation and I just try to do it like a normal stiff arm, will I be penalized for it? Will you be more susceptible to fumbling the ball? Right now, Robert Church, though, is not really doing anything. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. I don't know how he got through that. That was kind of interesting. I'm actually trying to get a home run. And this is what I'm saying. My brain is so focused on this new trucking thing, I'm not even thinking about just my finesse play. Like, Robert Church is a stiff arm, man. Hold up, let me focus. Until that's proven otherwise, I don't care about trucking right now. Not right now. That should be good. Oh my, no, get that. You gotta get that, bro. Nice. And the clock kept running. Wow, very disrespectful. That could have been the end of the game right there, y'all. This is what I'm saying. That could have been the end right there. Just things were slightly off, in terms of lineup. I just happened to have a player over there, so that could work out in my favor, but great tackle. And now it kind of goes back to what I was saying about the goal line defense. They've done something to it, man, to improve it, and I hate it. All right, we get the ball back after the half, and because we've been going for 2 the entire time, we have an automatic 1-point lead, which I'm extremely happy about. That's why I go for 2. You want to know why? Because if it's a close game, I want to know that, hey, I have a slight advantage here. Now, the big question is, from here, do I run the ball or do I go Daniel Roy? I got a couple options. I know one thing I better do. I better start diving because I'm getting a sense that Retro Bowl is looking for a reason. It's like looking for a reason to take this ball out of my hands. And if I don't start diving, that can happen very, very fast. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start diving. This game is extremely big. Very big game. But no, I want to say thank you to all the people who have been supporting the series, man. Wow, that wasn't an interception. That's surprising. You got to watch that back to understand why I'm so surprised. I kind of feel slighted for every time where an interception happened and it wasn't that close. Like, that was so close. I wouldn't have been mad if it was a pick. It was so close. All right, so we are maintaining the 2-point conversion thing, seeming to still be a thing. And once again, man, my defense just doesn't show up, and it's just it's upsetting, man, because it just goes to show, like, if I don't score, I know I don't win. It's pretty that simple. Okay, there's our defense right there. Okay, all right, thank you, defense. Thank you. I have to say, they called me out. They waited till I said something. I guess that's what a coach is supposed to do. Oh, come on, get past him. Oh, he got past him. All right. Oh man, I ain't never did this on camera. I can't juke left because I'll go out of bounds. I can't juke right because there's nothing over there. All right, but that was kind of cool. Oh man, come on, Church. You gotta get through that tackle, dude. It kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. It just seems like things are slightly different. Man, I don't know what else I could have done. I was kind of waiting for 2 slow players to get open. I'm be honest, that's what it felt like. Oh, that truck animation is ready. I barely held the screen with my thumb, and almost immediately that truck thing popped up. I was like, yo, I don't want to truck anybody. I feel like, Richard Bowe was like, hey, you want to truck? You want to truck? You want to truck somebody? You want to truck somebody? No, you don't want to truck anybody. That's what it feels like. You want to use the truck system? I'm going to use it, y'all. But right now, this is not the time. just kind of hold the ball. I feel like the longer you hold the ball, the better route your player runs. Right? I think if you throw the ball kind of soon, you run into more of the defense, but the longer you hold the ball, the better the outcome typically is because your player is able to run their full route. All right, here we are, fourth quarter. I'm ready. Looks like we're in a good, a nice spot. We have a pretty decent lead, pretty commanding, like a two-score game. So I'm not mad. I do know that this game can switch. Now, like that's a one-point game. All we have to do from here is continue to score. I would say the good news is a slight cushion, and that cushion being a 7-point lead. And I think now, do I hold the truck button as he runs into the person? Because I keep letting it go, and I think that might be what I'm doing wrong. But I said it once, I'll say it again. I'm not really, I'm not sure that Robert Church, great play. Get there. I'm not sure that Robert Church is a trucking player. He's been juking and stiff arming all this time. I would take the chance to retire style because of a new mechanic. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that. But I think you hold the truck button down, which is awesome, by the way, if that's true. Another game that used to have that mechanic is NFL 2K. If you're young, you don't know what I'm talking about. If you're at least, let's say, 33, you may know what I'm talking about. This is when NFL had a 2K series. They had the same kind of mechanic. You would hold the A button down if you're playing Xbox, and I think it's the X button if you're playing, I think it was PS2 or whatever it was. If you hold that button down, a gauge would fill up, and if you let the button go, the gauge wouldn't deplete. It would stay filled up until you actually, that guy running into Church's legs allowed him to propel forward. That was clutch. All right, that should be game right here, man. When you see them winning from here, I've seen this happen where they'll score and then kick a 2-point conversion and score again. I've seen that 20 times. I just hope that's not what's going to happen right now. But I think going for 2 right there puts us in a space where even if they were to do that cheese, they still would lose. Here's the onside kick. All right, so there's not going to be any bull crap today. I'm happy about it. Yes, game, man. We will be advancing to the next round, man. We will be advancing. All right, now that we are at this point, I think we can start to make some strong decisions and start to figure out how this is all going to play out. Because I think I was waiting, naturally, was going to wait to see how it's all shaped out with the New Orleans game. But now that we have some clarity about that, I think we can start to look forward. Okay, Mike, what you need, bro? Let's go with strength. I'm always gonna level up my player with regards to strength because I hate fumbles, and this is just something that drives me crazy. So I think the only way to avert fumbles is to make sure your player is strong. And what we're gonna do now is see what happens with the Philly and San Francisco game. Okay, San Francisco beats Philadelphia. All right, that's cool. And I would like to see what happens here. This is going to be interesting. Cincinnati is going to be in the championship. That's very interesting, in fact. All right. And what do we have here? All right, we're going against San Francisco. We're already looking ahead. We can see this Cincinnati is there with a 15-2 record, if I'm not mistaken. And that means that if we get there, we'll be 15-2 as well. And look at this. San Francisco was 13-4. I don't like the way we know about San Francisco and Detroit. We know that it's just not a good situation that often favors Detroit. So naturally, I'm a little nervous. You know the team that represents your hometown, and you know what team gives them problems. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of what I'm looking at right here. Is I see San Francisco lined up on the other side, but that is real life. This is a game that I have way more control over. So naturally, I shouldn't be too concerned, but slightly. But I did want to ask a question before I close this episode out. Simple question. At the end of this season, would you like me to re-sign Daniel Royal and try to continue his legacy? And if you want to know what that legacy is, that's 4 rings, 5 MVPs, etc., etc. Or should I go in a different direction by letting Daniel Royal go, letting his contract expire, and bringing in someone new, a new quarterback, to take the helm, and then thus allowing Robert Church to become the new primary focus of the offense? So, a little bit of feedback on that would be great. Let me know what you think about that. And in the next episode, we'll be facing off in the NFC Championship against San Francisco, and winning that game puts us in the championship. So naturally, we got some big stakes at up ahead. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.